Back now at 8:39 with an eye-opening look at addiction.
Christopher Kennedy Lawford has written a new book to help addicts.
Lawford is a member of the Kennedy family, and he is speaking openly about addiction.
Lawford has been an actor, an activist, and most recently an author.
I began speaking out 6 years ago so people know that addiction is an equal opportunity disease, that it can affect a family who has everything just as easily as it can affect a family who has nothing. Today, I speak out so people know that recovery from addiction is possible. I thought I should keep my mouth shut about being in recovery. I walked into a television station and I'm looking at these big picture windows. It's a freezing cold day in Indianapolis. And a guy walks up to the window and he was obviously homeless. And he put a sign right on the window that said, "Can you help me get sober?" The hairs went up on the back of my neck and I haven't shut up since. Today, I have a life beyond my wildest dreams. I've been in recovery for 25 years. Willingness brought something into my life that changed my life, and I was able to do effortlessly what I had never been able to do for 17 years. I did only two things right. I didn't die, and I never lost my desire to get better. I'm a best-selling author who has published 3 books, 2 of which have been on the New York Times bestseller list. And the truth is that moments of clarity are available to all of us, whether you believe in a God or not. I am a goodwill ambassador for the United Nations, and I speak all over the country and the world for the UN, the White House, and others on addiction, recovery. I am committed in my work as a goodwill ambassador for UNODC to develop innovative ways of bringing these better circumstances to more people in recovery, calling for our society to treat this illness the same way it treats other chronic diseases while making that treatment affordable and universal.
New book called Recover to Live, Kick Any Habit, Manage Any Addiction.
This book has the best information on the planet today for people who have this illness and people who don't, or people who think they might. I interviewed 150 of the smartest people, neuroscientists, behaviorists, psychologists, treaters, who really know their stuff. Today, my life has meaning, not because of the books or the movies or the things in my life, but because in recovery, I get to use my experience, strength, and hope to help others change their lives if they want to. Aldous Huxley said that experience is not what happens to you, it's what you do with what happens to you. I will be a voice that reminds us that recovery equals empowerment. And with that empowerment comes a responsibility to stand up, be counted, and give back. President Kennedy said, "The true measure of a nation is its success in fulfilling the promise of a better life for each of its members." Let this be our measure too, that we strive to fulfill the promise of a better life through treatment, care, and recovery for the millions of people suffering from addictive illness around the world.